Self-discovery is my biggest goal out of this project. For me to be connected, I need to have the confidence to be connected, because I'm so used to hiding away or being at home or something like that, that I go outside and it causes anxiety.
It's so easy to fall into the trap of, you know what, I'm just going to stay in my room on my computer. It can really consume and take over.
It might surprise people to know that loneliness is actually often reported, not simply by the elderly and the obviously physically isolated, but increasingly by young people.
When I am burnt out or when I feel lonely, the things that I do often increase these negative feelings.
You have this idea of what your 20s are going to be like, and for so many people it doesn't ever live up to that expectation, but especially when you're sick, you feel like you've been cheated because you don't even get the chance to make it what you thought it was going to be.
I think with this project, the idea of being paired with a mentor, it was really appealing to me.
It allows me to keep the connection and the joy in my life more around what I do and remove the pressure that I put on myself.
I love anyone who's raising their hand and saying, I'd like to grow, I'd like to evolve, I'd like to understand myself better, I'd like to make my life easier.
How I started my drag was so personal, and it was really how I connected with my mum and being Thai, and I see my mum, I see my culture, I see my grandma.
I think there's always a fear with reaching out, but that's why it's courageous. And I think because friendship has been usually this really situational thing where we just have friends, we don't see it the same way we see like our pursuit of romantic partnerships. But the reality is that we should be pursuing them really the same. Do we have shared values? Do we care about the same things? Do they reciprocate? Is this mutual?
One of the real challenges of re-engaging yourself back into where you see your life go is knowledge of yourself.
Yeah.
And that means really understanding what drives you. So one of the first things that we'll do together is try and get you to understand more about yourself.